Alrighty, here we go. Welcome to the waiting stream. This stream is going to be a whole lot of waiting because we have to wait for Indigo Park to actually unlock on Steam. Then we need to wait for the game to download, and it's all the fun jazz. I don't even know how my internet's going to react to me downloading a game mid-stream, but this is going to be fun. I've been looking forward to this game for quite a while. And it's finally kind of here. I still have to wait just a wee bit longer. So, that's great. Other than that, while we wait on the game, we're going to be doing a little bit of game dev on my end. So, yeah. So, a few more things I guess I could talk about. Next week, I'm fairly certain there's not going to be a stream. Next week, Saturday on my normal day, so fun. But the week after that, I should start streaming multiple times a week, which is going to be epic. I'm still figuring out what I want to do. I think I'm going to be doing 2 sequel streams that day. Let me check my schedule, because I want to continue both A Hat in Time Death Wish and Signalis. So those are on that list on the stream schedule. So those two streams are on the schedule for like 2 weeks from now, starting on the 28th, because that's when I get back to streaming. And I'm debating on what the third stream for that week should be, because I want to do 2 to 3. And I'm thinking what I'm going to end up doing is returning to my Hi-Fi Rush playthrough, my Hi-Fi Rush challenge that I did back in Season 0. For 2 reasons, really. Because I believe I can improve that run. And because I believe I can improve the Hi-Fi Rush challenge run. And also because fuck you, Microsoft. Why did you have to close the studio that made one of my favorite games of all time? I'm still a little salty. But let's get through. Like, that's enough. Dilly dallying. Let's do some game dev while we wait. Let me move OBS to my other screen so I can keep an eye on it. So, right now I decided I should probably make a menu. I don't have one yet. I just need to hook all this stuff up. So, give me a second. Make sure this is starting on 0. And add 2 more. For that. And that. So, let me do a quick overview of what I've got so far. I think the best way for me to do that is just hook this up temporarily real quick. So what this is gonna do, change scene to file. All right, plug that in. Swap this out for this scene, because what we're looking at. Right, this is the default scene. Let me actually fix that real quick. Where do I do that? Main scene. Okay, we gotta swap this out for main menu. There. So we should start in the menu now. So we press play, we get put into the game, and this is what we have so far. It's essentially just movement with some extra settings. It's got everything you could want. Why does it default to 70? I thought it defaulted to 90. You apply the settings. So, it's, great. We have a toggle sprint, toggle crouch, inverted X and Y controls for the freaks out there who want that. You can disable the head bob and the velocity-based FOV, whatever that means. I don't know what to actually call it. You can change the FOV. But there's 2 things, 2 other aspects to the movement system and just what I have in general that can't be accessed through that menu, because that's not the intention. So let me pop over to the character controller. We have what I call FPS-based movement and player skins. So this is like the default skin of the player. Kind of like a art posing doll, I guess, is the intention. Let me check. No. Let me just mute that. That should do the trick. So, yeah, it's got 3 skin types, but we can't actually change those. By default, because I was toying around with the settings earlier, we have FPS movement, and the skin I have labeled as Jenny, which is definitely not a reference to anything. Do not sue me, Nickelodeon. I just finished watching My Life as a Teenage Robot not too long ago. In fact, on my talking scene, I actually put a reference to it up on the wood up there, up on the wood things up here. I don't have my leave motion plugged in, so I don't have hand controls, but the idea is I'm going to load all of that wood up with a bunch of references to a bunch of things, along with the shelves, which I have covered with the chat. I will move this at some point, but more references. All the references. Maybe Indigo Park will get a reference today. Maybe Indigo Park will earn a reference to everything. Why did I close Steam off my taskbar? I still need that. No, not released yet. Okay, so... But we're going to deal with this while we have a chance. So... Because the problem is... We can't just transfer data from the main menu to our main scene here, which I'm actually going to rename main scene before I forget. So I'll call this the root scene because that's really what it is. It's the scene that the entire game's going to take place in, except the main menu, which is great and all, but we need to transfer a little data between the main menu and the root scene, because the intention for the FPS movement and the player skins is that they kind of serve as bonus stuff for after you beat the game. After you beat like this little survival horror game we're working on, I'm working on over here. Oops, and I'm also noticing, good thing I double checked, the settings menu needs to be like the last thing on this list so that it's above everything else, as you would expect. And I'll clean this UI eventually, but this is a prototype. I don't care if the UI looks ugly as sin. We need to get the game functional. Like, that's the first goal. Get it functional, then worry about the looks. But what we're going to do is we're going to hook these up today while we wait for Indigo Park to release. So every so often, I just have to refresh the Steam page. So let's see. So I think the way I'm going to do it is we're going to do it through a save. So what I'm thinking is it's going to be like the game's going to have a temp save. So let's get that started. We need to go here, get a const for, we'll call this temp start save. We'll just call it temp start.save. Because that's good enough. That tells you exactly what that is. So with this, we can do temp start save. Because the idea behind this is I want the saves to be limited, but with the temp start save, what it will do is allow me to transfer things from this menu to this menu, like this menu to this scene. There's probably a million other ways to do that in a way that makes sense, but I'm not going to do it that way because I still am learning how to use this engine. I'm like a pilot, like who's learning to fly as they're flying the plane. Well, there's got to be like a, hold on. Like I can visualize this in a way that makes great sense. There's gotta be a here. Can I just open the image? I just want to open the image. Here. Because I just won't let me load the image. So we have this beautiful scene here. This is me with Godot. This is just me with Godot. I'm learning as I go, which is actually not a bad way to do game dev. But you're going to do a bunch of stuff so, like, wrong that is fine. So we also will do I'll make a comment here that says, my setup here is not great for typing as I'm streaming. Extra game things. Yeah. Is it released? No? Okay. So I'm gonna do a var of FPS movement. By default, that's gonna be false. We also need a... Actually, it should be in the player, because the player should have access to some of this stuff. Yeah. So we go put it in the main menu. So when we save the game, what we want to do is we want to... This is code I need to... should be in here. Okay. So var file. We want to, before we change scenes, we want to do all of our save shit. So we need to do this. And we need to grab just 2 of these for now. Probably the 2 that have the names already. Do that. And boom. So now, what we need to do, we need to go up here. And we'll do a second. We'll do a second one of these. I can just have this as file, right? That might cause issues. The thing I need to do is I need to... You can actually get this, like, the path. Just to be fair, I could probably just copy the code, copy the path name, and just put it here instead, right? Yeah. I could do that. Let's just do that instead. So I don't have to make another variable because I'm too lazy to do that. So it gets FPS movement and labels that correctly. Right? FPS movement's what it's called. Yes. And current skin. Just make sure that this is named correctly. And we'll just, instead of doing that, we'll just do this. Which also means I can remove this variable. Because we don't need it. Yes, we do. I'm an idiot. Because it doesn't need to know... It does... Hi. How you doing? It does need to handle that. Okay. We should be good. Is the game... Nope, not ready for download yet. Okay. So in theory, this should work. It did not fucking work. Okay, what do we do here? What did I do wrong? So it's storing these in temp start. The question is, did I put them in start? Did I... Yeah, it's looking for it. It's looking in that file. Maybe it has something to do with... In fact, we're opening the main menu, maybe? We're opening the main play scene? So what we might do is... I'll just make a like an apply button or something. So... Need another button. Just copy the play button. Just gotta disconnect this, move this over here. Shrink it down a bit. I need to shrink the text in it first. Shouldn't have closed the Google Chrome tab. So I can just make that small, make this say apply. You know, there's just a capitalization button in here, isn't there? I'll just do it myself. Hold on. Apply. There we go. Crappily made bonus settings menu. Oh. Hello. Waiting for game by making game. Apply. This is the boring part of the stream where I don't have to try to be entertaining because nobody cares about coding. Like, I don't have to try because... I don't have to try to be entertaining because it's going to be clear that I'm trying to, like, do my best at coding. So I can just sit back, take a sip of water every so often, and look vaguely busy. It's great. Okay, so try that. That might work. So we set this to this. This may be dumb, stupid brain not clicking, but please do try to stay with speaking English, because I'm a dumb, stupid American. I'm dumb. Just thank you. Oh crap, it didn't even work. Okay, like, I don't want to be rude, like, but I just want to know what my chat is saying, so that I know it's nothing awful. Like, don't get me, like, I want to come, like, I believe whatever you said was chill, but I'm a dumb, stupid American, and it's 10:20 in the morning. My brain's already preoccupied with the coding. Okay, so... Okay. Well, now it's not saving this. Okay, well, how did I do it in the settings menu? Let me check this. Well, maybe it's because it's checking? No, let me make that variable. Well, the next question is the settings. Are they saving properly? The settings are working fine. So... Maybe it's... wait a minute, hold on. Maybe it's only checking one of these if statements? Let me check. Okay, that's not the answer. So it's just not checking temp start. Okay, so... what is it saving? Yeah, it should be saving. Let me make for absolute sure that these are the exact same. Okay. So now we're just gonna shove some debugs in here to figure out what's going on. Oh. I know what's going on. I didn't code these. I didn't code them. Oops. Kind of hard for things to do their job if you don't code them. Okay. Dumb brain. I have a dumb brain. Item selected. Need index. Here, let's try this. There we go. That's functioning now. Yay, it's functioning. My Oh my goodness. Huh. Okay. Okay. I can ignore that, right? Yeah, I can ignore that. That error message wasn't real. Okay, well, that's done. I guess... Well, I guess now it's time to focus on inventory. Might as well get that ball rolling. Let's begin. Another thing I could do... I shouldn't stall set doing more than I need to, but... I can make it so that the settings menu is a lot more enclosed. Like, it does have these signals here to shoot out up here. Which shouldn't mean, like, all of these go into each other. So... yeah, all of these go into each other. Maybe I could give it like a... No, let me write down a note. Down here, I have a piece of paper. Let me make a note to double check the settings stuff. To maybe make a setting scene. Because what I could do is because this is all pretty much enclosed anyway. All the signals pretty much just go into the settings itself. And this, like, the settings signals can just go up if need be. This warning pop-up, like, I could just make one for the settings menu. Because I could just make an enclosed version of this as well. Oh, well, thank you for coming by. Just because we're just coding while we wait for a little green button to pop up here. So I do appreciate you coming by. But yeah, like I was saying, what we could do is I could turn this into its own separate scene so that the warning pop-up should have a function in it. Just need to open it. It just has a function in here to set up the warning. And the problem is that this goes into the pause menu. What I could do instead is I could make these go into the warning pop-up, which then sends a signal up. It's probably stupidly inefficient, but it does close the warning pop-up into its own separate thing. Yeah, because I was reading his thing. I was reading his post about it, and he said 11 my time, which, oops. So we're waiting like 40 minutes before I can just nuke my internet to start working on that. But for the time being, coding. Because I've been addicted to working on this project. Like, I do genuinely think it's getting pretty bad. I was supposed to work on a bunch of other things. But I keep wanting to code. Because yeah, at this point, I really should start working on the inventory. Because that's the thing I actually need to code to, you know, make a survival horror. But I want to keep working on this because I want this to be perfect because it's going to keep bothering me. So, yeah, learning to code is actually extremely easy, in my opinion. Like, because the way I vaguely learned is through Googling. You don't have to be the best of the best programmer to get something quick and dirty done. And then you keep building on that until you get something that looks vaguely great. Like, it's not going to be anything it's not going to be as high quality as a Hi-Fi Rush, but you can get something that looks nice. Like this game right here, my game here, looks like absolute shit. like, let's not kid ourselves. This game looks like garbage. But I'm going to keep working on it. Like, you keep working on it. Eventually, it will look amazing. And like, this code is probably stupidly inefficient. I vaguely know what this does. Because, there's probably like a million other ways that I could have done what I'm doing here. Because I'm just kind of watching tutorials, trying to figure out what they're doing, why they're doing it, and making it work. Because I don't think this is how I'm supposed to do saves. Just file.storeval. I don't think that's how I'm supposed to do it, but I'm doing it anyway. Like, because whenever one of my personal friends talks about like coding being this scary task, I just think I'm Googling half this shit. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making it up as I go. Speaking of which, I can actually remove a bunch of these variables. I'm not using them. So, because the way I learned the basics is when it came to coding, I learned the basics through a phone app that just had a bunch of like coding lessons on it. So I know the basics, but yeah, no, coding's not that bad. It's like everybody I talk to just makes it out to be like the hardest thing imaginable. While I'm sitting here thinking, I'm Googling this. But I understand, like, it is hard to learn to code when you don't have a computer in front of you. There are ways to do it, but I'm just kind of duct taping, I'm duct tape fixing my way through this mess, and it's vaguely working. Okay, I shouldn't need the game manager right now. I'm gonna clean this up a bit. I should probably start working on the inventory, like, because my brain, it wants to finish all this. Like, it wants to clean this up to where it looks good. But I really want to work on the inventory. Like, I need to work on the inventory, but I want to work on this. Why is this in the root? Oh, because that's what's loaded. I'm stupid. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to work on the inventory. I have to. Let me close the things I don't need. Probably going to copy code from here, so I still need this. Right. Let's see. Let's start with a control node, I guess. Make it a child of the player. Label it inventory. Because the way I'm imagining this is that when the player picks up an item, it goes to the child of the inventory. I think that sounds about right. It's probably fine. All right. So make a script. Shove it in the script scene. And let's begin. By Well, maybe I should just start with the items. Let's start with the items, I guess. New script. We'll call it base item. And I'll actually give it a class name just to be on the safe side. Class or name base item, right? So for now, what this is going to need is going to need a item name. By default will be dummy. And we'll need a item stack, which by default will be 1. That I need that to be not a string. We'll also need a variable for can stack, which by default will be false. And also make a note by the item name that says var item icon. I'm not dealing with icons yet, so this is fine. Let's just deal with the basics for now. So I also want to make a function of reuse item. And for now, that will just they'll just pass for now. That should be good. So now we can go to the inventory system and make a func for add item, and it will look for something in a variable called item, which will be of a base item. So it should just be should be just add underscore child item. Right? Let me add a debug thing here. Oh, this is a song we got to be careful with. In fact, this actually reminds me. Do I have loop on? I do have loop on for this, for my playlist here. I have been copyright claimed by Nine Inch Nails twice because of this song. Which is kind of funny, actually. The first time was because because it just played the first like 4 measures, which sound almost exactly the same as 1 million. And the second time because I actually accidentally played 1 million. Funny story. So let's make a debug. Add item. So and the keybind will be mouse thumb button 1, I guess it's called. Usually called mouse 4. Okay. So in the character controller, in unhandled input, we want to do if input dot is action just pressed debug add item. We need to add the item, so I need to clean this code a bit. Let's make a variable, call it inventory system. I think there's a thing called groups I can do that should help with the cleaning up of this thing. So, let's see. Where'd I put the thing? Okay. So it should be... Wait, no, that's... that ain't right. Here. Inventory system dot add item and the problem with that, why is it not? Oh wait, because I need to make it a on ready. Right. Okie dokie. So what we need to do now is we just need to make a basic item. For now, I'll just... I need to make a node, I guess. So... add child node. Just a normal node, call it. Test item. Give it this script. The question is, can I actually... Let me make it so that I can... Hold on. Going back to Google. Do. Edit. There's in inspector. Oh. It's export. I need to make these exports. Probably that kind of export. Okay. So we want to do a bit of that. Because what we're going to do in just a moment is we're going to add a thing to where we'll be able to see the items we get? So we just need to go down to the add item, add test item. And for the inventory system, we will do a print item dot, we'll do item stack. Because that's one that I very much changed. Let's give it a shot. It's not a good start. So did not shoot me that message. Alright, let me move this up, I guess. I have severely got to clean this thing. So yeah, test item should be here. Okay, well, let's make another print, I guess. Just say item get. That way we at least know that the function fired. That is big fat no. It's just at the inventory system, right? Alright. Oh, because I'm not doing the debug. And that's a crash. Okay. So, unable input. Never. It's not what crashed it, though. Move this up. So, non-existent function add item in base control. So I have to, has to be the exact name of my function. Okay. So it's working. That's good. I don't care about this. Close you. Okay. So what that means now is that we can actually make the inventory UI. So let me hide the pause stuff. The second thing we could just do is maybe we should split the inventory system from the player. Let me try that. Let me see if I like that more. Because I think I'm going to like that a little more. That's a big fat no. Where has a parent game manager? Cannot add child test item to inventory system. Well, inventory system doesn't have a child. Nope. Huh. So... Okay, when he has a parent... Okay. Was it not doing that when the inventory system was a child of the player? Let's try that, I guess? Oh, nope, still complaining. So yeah, I'm guessing because... I'm guessing it's complaining because the test item was already a child of the game manager, which is just how that's going to work, because the game manager here is what runs the scene. In fact, I'm just going to rename this scene so that it matches. Okay, so let's see what... other functions there are. Okay. Well, when in doubt, Google it. I got Google open over here. Let me just do set child. All right. All right. Let's see. Okay, I got it. So what I need to do first is I need to remove it from having a parent. I need to take away the parent's child. So we're gonna do this. I just need to do if child. Okay. So if item dot get underscore parent. I gotcha. I was missing a step. I have to remove its parent. So item dot get parent, and we're gonna make sure that it has a parent before we go kill something. We're not killing it. Before we take it away from something, we need to make sure it actually has a thing that we can take away from. Because if we don't do that, it's going to, like, we can't take away something if there's not something to take away in the first place. Maybe I shouldn't copy the Godot documents word for word. Hello. Doing some coding while waiting. Every so often, just come and refresh this page. So, currently we're ripping away a thing's child. So, it should be as simple as... That's not right. Well, probably because I moved the inventory system. Let's try that again. Okay. I think that's working. Let me make sure that's working. Print with the item name. So if this works, it should tell me dummy. Okay. Great. That's functioning now. So what we can do now is we can make some basic visuals. So let me... This... And... No, let's explore. Like, what do we got? We got a... I think there was something in here called a menu bar. Each pop-up menu child. What does this do? Each pop-up menu. No. Doesn't want that. No, maybe I should Google it. So I feel like this is what I want. Yeah, I feel like this is what I want. But... Okay. So... Menu bar. What does this one do? Alright. For each pop-up menu child, new items are created by adding pop-up menus to this node. What's a pop-up menu? I don't... Where do I find that? It ain't in here. Like, it just doesn't tell me. It's not in here. No. Yeah. I'm just hoping it's going to be a good game. It should be. But, yeah. While we're waiting, I'm just indulging in my addiction to coding. Like, of all the things for me to get distracted and doing work that I really... Because I need to do work for other things. But I just get distracted by wanting to code. It's weird. It's weird to say the least. Okay, I can't seem to find a pop-up menu button. No. Maybe that considers it a... We're just gonna do this a different way. We're gonna do this a good old-fashioned manual way. We just need a button. Because when in doubt, just code it yourself. So, just need to make this say item name with its current stack, I guess. So just shove a bunch of different things in here. Set this to inventory slot 0, I guess. And it'll do all of the renaming for me. So, taking a page out of Signalist, and we're just giving the player 6 slots. Let me go to transform. And we'll set this to be 650. Quick and dirty UI. Check the store page. Not yet. Okay. So I have the inventory slots here. So need to go into this code here. Me make a comment here for inventory UI. So we need to make a on ready var inven slot 0. Set it to be equal to this. And we just do this. all of these. This, 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 and this. This, and this. So what this is going to do is it needs to, for now, this will probably work. It needs to, so item dot get child. Okay. I want to get its, I want to get its number. I want to get its index. Hold on. Can I make this an array? Is that a thing I can do? I'll only make the first two function. So, I want to get item underscore item dot get I am Okay, well, how do I get the index of this? Child. I want the index. I'll just make a function for updating everything. Update inventory UI. Let's see, not quite. And it needs to go through self dot get underscore children. And make this a list of items. And it needs to be a variable. It should be a for items. Right? For items in items. Ooh. Let me try looking up the answer. Do for each loop. Okay. So for base item in items. Does that work? Print items. Item name? Not sure about this. I haven't tried doing any loop work in this engine yet. I haven't tried doing any loops for the in Godot yet. So let me open inventory. Set this to tab. So just need to get the unhandled input setting, the unhandled input function. Okay. So if input dot action just pressed, let's open inventory, visible dot visible needs to be equal to true. Right? I think that's right. And I need to make a ready. That sets visible to false. Okay, let's try. First, I need to actually add the item. Valid index name. Item name on base array done. Okay. So how do I get the variables out of this? For item as a let's try that. Still not correct. On base button? What? I'm sorry, what? How'd you get that one? That don't make sense to me. I'm looking at the docs. We're figuring this thing out. Let's see. Okay, so for while if else if, oh, that's how you do else if. Nice. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna write that down. I might replace some code elsewhere in the game with that. Good to know that. Okay. Actually, good to know. Okay. expressions, blah, blah, blah. I just need... So... Okay, well, iterating over an array, the current array element is stored. There it goes. Just download it. Anyway, goodbye stream. This is going to suck. The game could not be that big. This might be a bad idea. But we gotta let the game down, so we're gonna keep coding. Okay, so set this to be X, I guess. Okay, on base button. What do you mean? Am I referencing the buttons yet? These aren't even part of the code yet. What are you talking about? There's no buttons. Oh, wait. I'm stupid. Because this... I see. Okay, I get what I'm doing wrong. It's because... I need to split the inventory system itself and the UI. I can't have them mixed if I'm doing it like this. And I want to do it like this so I have easier access to an item's functions. Like its use system or its reload system if it's a gun or something. Okay, I get it. I get what I'm doing wrong. So... Okay, I get it now. So what we can do is we can make another child node and call this UI. We can call this... We can just make it a normal node. We don't need anything special on it. We can just call this... We can just call this the items. Yeah, we can just call this one items. And we can make another variable. Like invin UI slots. And we can call this one normal UI slots. We can call this... We just plug this in. So when it adds a child, it instead does this. Let's try that. That might work. Okay. Epic. Now that we have that, we're gonna make another var called current index. And by default, it will be 0. So for all of these, it will do ++. That's not a thing in this engine, is it? Okay. Do this. +1. And now... We can do this dot. What? Looks like I have to look up how indexes work. Close this. Check the download. We're going to be here a while, apparently. So let me do Godot array get index. There's more that I want to. So it should be just dot index current index dot text, because it's a button, and we can set this to be x dot item name, right? That's what it's called. That's a crash. Okay. Well, here we go. Godot array. Okay, documentation. So it should actually just be this. Is that correct? Try that. Okay. Not quite. But it's an easy fix because I just put that at the wrong spot. So add the item. Okay. Great. Not done yet. Plus space plus x dot item stack plus this. Correct? Let's give it a spin. That's a crash. Okay. TR. Try again. 8. Okay. It says so that it can't stack, and stack is 1, so we can code the backup. So we need to do if x dot can stack equals false. Actually, it should be equal to true. So if it's true and chicken to put And that item stack is greater than 1. So else it just stops here. That should be good. Add the item, get dummy. Let's do another check. And the item, it's just called dummy. Here we go. Quick and dirty UI. So the other thing I gotta do is we have to make this function, right? So let's get if visible double equals false. Make it so that this can function always. Pausable, right? That's what I did for the pause? No, I did always. Because this is possible, right? Yes. Okay. Because this is essentially just going to pause. Pause while we're at it, so you can manage your inventory without getting rushed. Or, because that's the thing. What if you could get rushed while you're managing your inventory? What if managing your inventory didn't pause the game? Might be something to think about. Let me make a note here saying may remove the pause when managing inventory. Because think about it. Think about it. It'd be really funny if you got rushed trying desperately to heal and you just got attacked while you were trying to do that. Like, you have to be safe if you want to manage that inventory. I just think it's funny. But that should pause the game for now. That might as well do that. And we also need to set the mouse mode. Like, we do need to do that so that we can actually interact with the inventory. So this one needs to be mouse mode confined. Neat. Let's give it a spin. We can interact with our inventory. We can click these. Neat. Okie dokie. So what that leaves me is I'm going to make another thing here that I forgot to do. I need to make an equip. So we need to make a thing called can equip. So Okie dokie. Let's think here. So now... You know, here's what I think I'll do. We'll go to BRB for a moment. I'm gonna go get food so I don't die as we wait for this to download. This isn't doxing me, right? Just doesn't look like it. Yeah. There. We'll be going to BRB real quick. Let me swap over. I forgot to change this text. Let's just like hint. Downloading game, getting food. There. Let me center that to the screen. Let me center horizontally. And let me get a window capture going. There. It's not wanting to capture the Steam helper. Not wanting to capture Steam for some reason. Maybe I need to... Okay, we'll just do a display capture. Just, let's see here. Capture, display capture, just add my... I'll add a new one, just to be on the safe side. Here we go. So, yes. So it should be just... let me do this. Here we go, here we go. There we go. There we go. Games are downloading. You can see it downloading. Let me get out of my logo. I don't care about my logo. There we go. Downloading the game. I'm gonna go get something to eat because I don't want to starve. There. Just gonna... Yep, off we go. You know, chat, I'm starting to realize there's going to be no speedrunning this stream. Something tells me that the game's going to... Oh, crap. You can... Hold on. I'm editing something. Because I get the feeling we ain't finishing this game on time. Like, we haven't even got into the game yet, and it's already 11:30. This is going to be... This is going to be a game dev stream with like one playthrough of Indigo Park. That's what this is going to be. I'm trying to eat away from the mic so you don't hear it. Right. First things first. I got this backwards. We don't want to... We want to do this kind of in reverse. We want to do it as inventory slots. And the reason for that is because we want to go through all of our inventory slot buttons, whether or not we have an item in there or not. And why we want to do that is so that we can put like some text saying no item here, and that we can continue to update it so it's not a manual thing. Because if you have 5 items and then you remove an item, it's gonna not update. We want it to update. So let's fix that first. I probably would have figured this out because I was getting food and I thought, oh yeah, that's probably how I should have done it. There. So what we'll do actually is I'll also make an else if here that just checks if the item exists. And I might even swap this around. Yeah, you know what? Here's what we'll do. Make this an else if, this the else, and we'll make the if. Simply checking if item's current index is not null. And if it is, we need to set the text to be... We need to set the text to be something like... Hold on. I need to check something. I need to check my spelling because I'm awful at it. Even then, I know that ain't right. I still fucked up my spelling. So, empty slot. So, what this should do for us... Right, I need to actually finish that. What this should do... Yeah. I gotta stop the scene, do this, do it again. Invalid get index 1 on base array dot node. So... So once it hits 1, no matter what, it still shits itself. Okay. We want to check if this exists. So once again, do array check if has index. Oh, wait, maybe if it... So I was checking if it wasn't null. Oops. I swear I know what I'm doing. We're gonna play Indigo Park at like 2 o'clock. Again, this stream is mostly coding, making a game, but it's advertised as Indigo Park. I've accidentally scammed everybody. So if they want to see Indigo Park, well, I'm going to timestamp it. I'm just imagining how stupid the timestamp's going to be. Most of the stream is just coding, and then Indigo Park is like a 5-minute in-and-out adventure. Like, I'm imagining how dumb the timestamps are going to be. I feel like the reason it's going so slow is because I'm actively streaming right now. The only way to fix that is if I stopped. I really should have waited like an extra 2 hours before starting this one, shouldn't have I? Oh well. What was the error I needed to fix? Oh yeah, this. Yeah, this this needs to be X. Let's try that again. So we get... Oh, nope, that still crashes. What do you mean? It's checking if it's null, dummy. Invalid index 1. Okay. What we'll do. Dot. Hold on. No, it should just be length, right? It should just be length. Dot length equals 5. Oh, I don't need this. Okay, so what this should do for me... Index length. Okay. Do set array length. Size? That good? Chill with that. Okay. Okay, it needs to be resize. Okay. There we go. So, what that should mean is we can do this. Surprised we didn't have a fit over the fact that this wasn't this array wasn't the right size. Then again, it's tied to that one. So, nah, fuck. Index 7? What are you talking about? What? It goes to 6. It goes to 6. What? How does it get 7? Print. STR. Okay. Let's try this with this so I can actually, so it prints it all out for me. So that maybe I can understand what it's trying to do. Because I don't know how it's getting to 7. Well, now it's just not letting me see the output. There it is. Okay, so. It skips 2. That's might be where it's skipping. That's our issue. It's skipping. Okay. Just do that. Oh, I know why. I'm an idiot. I got it. Because I was adding this plus 1, which led it to skip. We don't want that. Here, let's try that. It's better. Still not quite right. Get a second debug add item. Two. There. So now we need to make another one of these. Make it dummy 3. Turn off can stack. Let's just turn on can equip for now. That doesn't matter because there's nothing visual about that. Jeez. Add 2. Someone just grab this. I don't care. Yeah, that ain't right. Dummy 3. Okay. I see. So try that. That still crashes. So it's like it's not even getting 5. Not a good sign. I want to add 1 to the current index. So int ++ Godot. So this should work. But it's not. Not incrementing correctly. The output. No, it is. It's just dying at 5. For no reason. Because this should be 6. Okay. How's Indigo Park coming along? Huh. Interesting. We're in an interesting conundrum. Because for this for loop to work... Huh. What I might do, actually... Let's try a while loop. That might do me more good. Don't use while loops. Okay, never mind. Let me... Yeah. Like I'm a cracker. Alright. Yeah, I don't get it. So... But it seems like it should be working correctly. It's just... throwing a fit here. Can't come on a null value. What? It's because I'm hitting the button twice? Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. That's working. Kinda. That is one of the dumbest... That is so dumb. Alright. So... Let me close Chrome. Do I have anything that's... Let me check things that might be using my network. It's just Steam and OBS. What, is Spotify in offline mode? Should be. I'm not using any internet, which makes... Fuck. Didn't mean to push that. Okay. So this is functioning correctly. That's good. Which means... So if I just do this. Okay, that's not even fucking working. I thought I... What are you complaining about? So, let me just... Let me apply this. Okay. So what I need to do, real quick, this is a real in and out, this is a real in and out, like 5 minutes. We need to do a really quick, we save this. We save the defaults. Like, the moment this thing loads, we save defaults. We do that. Go to menu. Swap our colors around. Do that. Back to... Okay. We need to do that. So, real, like, literally 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, at this point, don't know what to do. Like, I legitimately at a loss of what I need to be doing right now. I really should work on the inventory. Like, we have quick and dirty. It's quick and dirty. Which is what you need when we... Why did that crash? Why is that crashing? I'm also noticing that it's very easy to get stuck in the inventory screen. This tab goes down. We don't want it to do that. Oh. It's also not locking the mouse. Let me check why that might be. It's set to confined, not captured. How did I not catch that till now? Do this, do this. Okay, but when you click one of those buttons, you're stuck. And I think the best way to fix that is go to U, UI focus next, and delete that. That should fix the issue. Yep. Okie dokie. So we're at the point where we need to work on this. So what I'm thinking is we need to hook these up to some signals to the inventory system. So at that point, I don't want to mess with that. So for now, we're going to mess with this. It's more, while we have a good chance, while we have a good opportunity, let's close this up. Okay, let's just make it so that we can use the warning pop-up in more places in the game, so it's not just confined here. So let me save branch as a scene. Make a new folder, call it the UI folder. Name this to match my scheme. I can guarantee anyone that pops into the stream expecting Indigo Park is severely disappointed. Alright, now that we got this, let me close everything I'm not actively using right now. Okay. So this pretty much needs 2 extra things. We need... I want the settings menu so I can steal some of this stuff. We want to do warning. Warning, yes, pressed. And warning, no pressed. We want to be able to use this in more places in the game, not just tied it to the pause menu. So it's a good idea to close this up and make it so that it has some extra ways of popping out. So yeah. If we want to use this elsewhere in the game, what we can do is I can just hook whatever this is up to whatever we want. Have it so when these signals trigger, they get sent out, which is what these are for. What we can do now is we can set this to connect to the warning pop-up. We can connect this to the no pop-up. So, warning, yes, press, dot. Emit. Wait. And we can do this on emit. Nice. So we can go to the root scene. Cut this just for good measure. Place it with this. Go to the pause menu, the pause manager. Swap out this for this. And now we can grab this code. Connect it like so. Nope, not to the game manager. We connect to the pause manager. Oop. And we do the same for no, with warning no pressed. Bada bing, bada boom. Nice. So, that should work exactly as it does now. It'll just be change a setting, try to close out, press no, and the setting remains the same. Click yes. And the settings change. Okay. The pop-up is working fine. So now what we can do is we can make another pop-up for the settings menu, which we are about to close again. So what we're going to do is we are going to save a branch as a scene. Our setting menu. So now, we open this up. And this was pretty much already pretty much closed. What we can do instead, cut this because we're not using that anymore. unhide this. So, because what we're going to do instead is we're going to hook this up to a warning. Like so. So this can work in the main menu. So we want to go here, and we want another const of a warning pop-up. A boop. Never mind, we want a var. We also need an on ready. There. Also just reconnect that. Don't know, an idiot. I didn't need to disconnect it. But instead, we're gonna do a little bit of a check. This doesn't actually have its own variable for checking if settings have changed. Let's do that. Settings have... We'll just make this has settings changed. Set this to false. And do a if settings has changed. Then pass for now. Else it needs to do visible set to false. Right? Yeah. So the back button is pressed. What it's gonna do, the back button is pressed, it's gonna pause the game. It's gonna make the menu, make the scene menu disappear. So go to the main menu, go to the settings menu, cut this, replace it with this one. Oop, nope. Replace it with this one. And just do a bit of this. This can now handle, this should be able to start handling itself. So all we gotta do, we gotta steal the code from the pause manager, where just do this here. And we just need to make it so that it knows what its warning pop up in this. So all we gotta do is find all of the points that's used. Just want to do a true. There. So we just need to go through all of the functions. So this will set it to false. Then we go down another one. This one will also be a false. This one will be a true. This one will be a true. This one will be true. This one will be true. This one true. This one true. this one true, and another true. 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 That should be good. Probably. Let's run it. So how much did I mess this up? Okay. So, all that did for me was break all of the settings. So we now have to ask, how did this work before? So settings have changed since... Ooh, okay. Let me check the player, I guess. Player, character controller. Did it load player settings? I guess that's the case. Yeah. What we can do for this, we can just run this every time we unpause the game. Or we could just rig that up. Since the whole point of this is like, you do settings change confirmed, connect to the player, pick a function, connect. So we should be able to... Let me make for absolute sure by doing that. No. So I still have to hook that up, but I'll do that in a moment. So I also want to still rig this up to the pause manager. So it needs to connect to... Set settings have changed. So... And set settings have been applied. Okay. How about you? This should still be the same. So if I change a setting in here, like so, it'll still pop up its own warning. Nice. And the settings, and it still does that. Okay, cool. So now we got this settings menu's warning pop up. So should be as simple as just apply. Should just be as simple as apply and cancel settings. So we gotta connect this to apply settings and this to cancel settings. Like so. Now the settings menu should be able to handle itself. Change a setting. Why can I not change settings? Why can I not interact with this? Wait, I know why I can't interact with it. It's because of how this is set. So I just need to go into here. Always. I just set it to inherit, actually. There. Oh yeah, that's also not working. I mean, If it cancels the settings, that's probably a good sign to close the menu, right? Like, we can just close the menu after that point, right? Doesn't need to stay open. Players basically confirm that they don't want it open. You can do the same up here. Yep, invert X controls. Alright. Do this. Apply these. Turn that shit off. Lower my thing back down to 90. Yes, I would like to apply. Still not working correctly. Let's add a print. Just to make sure. Went through. Let's try this again. Preferably not on that menu. Change a setting. Head back. Okay, these just aren't going through. So, let me guess why. Going through inherit. So on the main menu, is inheriting this. It should be functioning fine. I think what I'm going to do, just change this to inherit by default. That might do the trick. And we have to open the main menu. So, do this, change the setting, back out, press no, press yes. It's not going through at all. Why is it not going through? Set this to always. I don't want that. Set that to always. Okay. Okay. Back. Okay, it's just not accepting input at all. That's peculiar. The settings menu is accepting input, but the warning isn't. These still inherit, but why are they grayed out? That'd be why. Okay, that goes through now. Which also means it's going to be maybe iffy in a little bit. So let's give it a test run. Let's do. Oh yeah. Also means that I need to add another thing to this function. So we're just hiding the warning pop-up by default. Equals false. Let's run it. Let's change a setting, back out. All right. Let's just move this to down here. There. That should work better. It's not load. If connected to load settings as well. Or I could just connect it to... I could just connect it to set UI state. Let's try this. Back out. Yes, play. Settings. It's down to 90. There. That should be good. I'm actually getting somewhat tired of programming. Can Steam hurry up? I can't keep going for another half an hour. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. That should be good for now. Here's what we can do. Just say that we're still working. Go into Blender. Over to the horror tag. What I want to do, I want to increase the size of his balls. I'm very mature. You can see the insides of these in the game, and we preferably want to avoid that. You know, aesthetics and all. So, gotta select them all. There. Okay, that just makes the balls on the hands look a little too big. Just to, I want to go. We don't want to do too much. There. Okay, that's good. Probably. Anyway, let's make a gun. No, I don't want to work at this point. I want to play the video game. Like, as much as I find it funny that most of the stream has been nothing but programming, like, we still have half an hour to wait before we can play the video game that I'm here to play. Like, as much as it's funny... No, here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. Here's what we'll do. As like as a little bit of a time waster. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, I got a solution. I've got a solution. I've got a solution to our conundrum here. All right? The ultimate solution for as we wait for Indigo Park to download, we are going to do absolutely nothing. And also close Spotify so that it's not taking up more internet. We're going to do nothing. Did something. Crap. Okay. This is harder than I thought. This is much, much harder than I thought. I'm going to start doing nothing very shortly. Okay? Go. You know, this is quite a dumb idea. How's it only been like 2 minutes? Like, genuinely, we still have to sit here for a half an hour waiting for this game to download. I really should have just started stream like 2 hours later than normal. That way, we wouldn't have this problem. But nope. Mistakes were made. Now we're sitting here doing nothing because I actually got bored of programming. So fun. The ultimate scam stream has been like 2.5 hours of programming and like maybe 15 minutes of Indigo Park. It's so stupid. Okay. Yeah, no. As much as, like, this is interesting and all, I cannot sit here for another 25 minutes doing literally nothing. This is such a dumb stream. Yeah, I get it. I did something. Okay. This is where we are at. This is where we're at now. We're still downloading this game. So in the meantime, let's play a video game. What do we got? What's a game we can do something in really quickly? Let's see here. All right. True. Okay, we need something that we can just waste a little bit of time to, that we can do quickly. Yeah, what games do I have downloaded? That's the better question. Oh, yeah. What can we do while we wait? You know what? Y'all feel an Inscryption? We'll do some Casey's mod runs while we wait. I'm not desperate for content. Like, this was such a dumb idea. How did this work? How did it turn out like this? At this point, we're just waiting for the game to download. A run of Casey's mod should do the trick. Let's just try our best to do this. Let's try our best. We're just going to waste time. We're just going to play a little Inscryption. This is because I've been watching somebody play through Inscryption the past few days. It's been like 14 hours of somebody playing Inscryption to relax and code to. Ooh, don't. Okay. The ultimate scam stream. The ultimate scam. What's my deck looking like? Okay. I'll take these two. Take that, and hopefully we'll get the wolf on the next one. Right. Okay. That grew up into a wolf. It's like a dire wolf. I forgot about their mechanic. Okay. Nice. Eeny, money, you. Fuck. It's not that bad. We might be able to work with that. Okay. Nice. Once we can get the coyote in the book. Probably should have put that on the raccoon now that I think about it. We're gonna have to deal with a lot of ants. Uh-oh. I've made a critical error in my thinking. Do this and do that. Let the squirrel die. We'll survive this turn. They do that. Well, I made the pelts more expensive, didn't I? I'm not going to go for pelts for this run because I made them more expensive, so I don't want to bother. And also, we only have 18 minutes for, like, yeah, 18 minutes before the game finishes downloading. I'll take this, I guess. Not that good. Let's see what we got here. Did I get a second direwolf pup? I had 2 of these, didn't I? I guess I'll put it on the raccoon. This thing is pretty much designed to get bones going. We just need more bones to begin with. Okie dokie. What's this one again? Alright. B. Alright, and kill. That was a bad idea. That's not going to work out in my favor. That's a misplay. No, it's not. Well, it is, but I clutched it. We're going to die this turn. We're not going to deal any damage. We'll survive. Oh, but that... Ooh, no. Yeah, no, we die. Oh well, we try again. Just gotta wait for the game to download. Means we run it back. Before I continue, I do want to double check. The Ant Queen and Elk Fawn. Right, right. Let's continue. Want that. I have a bone deck, right? Yeah. We'll do that. Rat King's pretty good. I don't really like any of these. Okay. should have put that in front of the wolf there. Okay, we should survive this turn by the skin of our teeth. Okay. Thank you. I need that for the painting puzzle. Yes, I kind of want the wolf head. But fine. Oh, right. I'll wait this turn. Okay. With this one. Killed this. Okay. I did. Thank you. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. These are kind of sucky. Now, that's a better totem. Alright. Survive this turn. Just barely. Okay. We lose this turn. Actually, we don't. I'll do 3. He'll only do 2 this turn. Good. I should have drawn a squirrel. I'll lose this turn. 15 minutes. It's been a hot minute, okay, buddy? Been a hot minute since I played the game. I've got to... I've got to check what I need. This will do. Want. Alright. So what I want. Guess I'll take that. That's fairly useful. Right. Okay. Alright. Everything's fine. And I win this turn. No, I don't. That was a lie. I don't win this turn. I win the next turn. Just waiting. I'll take one of these. And just shove its flying sigil on something else. I want like either unkillable or many sacrifices and to put on the goats. We'll open with this. We'll open with this turn. That's how we'll open the game. I don't care about the teeth. I don't care about the teeth. Let's take one of these. Put its mini bone sigil on something else that I can bring out faster. Like, say... you. Very much a bone-heavy character there. If I had something unkillable, like something cheap that was unkillable, I could put the mini bone sigil on that, and that would be really nice. But unfortunately, I don't. Okay. Open with that. Which one is this? Ah, gotcha. It's that one. Alright, okay, kills my coyote. Fine, it dies in itself. Nice. 11 minutes. Rattler, it's fine. It'll do. More bones. Bones are always a good thing to have. Alright. Chopper time. Here we go. That was just not a good opening play. Oh, and these suckers move. But I get rid of all of their sigils. Win this turn. Easy win. Discard. But Gek. 8 minutes remain. Here, coyote. What do I want a duplicate of? I guess a duplicate of Mantis God. You never know when you're gonna need a good Mantis God. Alright. Oh, I could have done a bit of a different opening gambit there. Right. Your style there. Let's see what else we got. Grab a direwolf. Just need to find the mycologist. I want to put Mantis God on this coyote. Now we need to find the mycologist so we can merge these. So we can merge my coyotes together. Not quite a good opening. We'll survive this turn. Do that. We'll do one. Won't do any damage. Oh, fuck me. He's gonna do 3. My goodness. Just take me. Anyway. So, oh, well, we have 6 minutes to go before we can play Indigo Park. Let's see what else we got. What else can I waste time with? We're here to waste time. We can do, nah. We need something quick and easy that we can do for about 6-ish minutes. Let's do some Pizza Tower. Yeah, Pizza Tower. Been a while. Barely played the noise mode. barely played this mode. Also, I'm now realizing that you need to actually be able to hear the game. Didn't. Let's P rank this. Well, I just have the time to P rank it. I just have to remember how to play with noise. Steam open. Oh, hold on. It's about time. Okie dokie. Means I need to go to Indigo Park. Already community content. That's epic. Finally, the stream is no longer a scam. Because we're playing the video game that I'm here to play. That's a cute loading screen. left to jump in the game. Here we go. But uh-oh. Someone left to jump in the game. See how well that goes. Alright.
For all who journey to this newfound paradise, we welcome you. Indigo Park offers a slice of the American dream to call your own. In this place, echoes of days gone are brought back to life as a new generation captures a glimpse of the exciting potential of tomorrow. Indigo Park pays homage to the values, dreams, and unwavering
you should have hired an actor,
truths
put him in
that
front of a
gave
green
rise
screen,
to our
and you
great
should have just done
nation.
that.
Here you embark on the journey of a lifetime.
Like, the math looks a little
place
wrong
of
to me.
creativity, joy, and fantasy, where your dreams so
What, are there just a bunch of missing kids or something? Or is it... They're breaking into Indigo Park because they just feel like it. Music's a vibe. Does that say bird up? That better have not said bird up. It does say bird up. Screw you. Birds of a feather. All right. Here we go. Cute little loading screen. Not a powerful jump. There's stamina. Okay. Sensitivity's really high. Controls. Can I, turn down the sensitivity a bit? Still a little high. Let me try this. That's okay, we can work with this. Alright.
Hi there, and welcome to Indigo Park!
What's up?
The world's most innovative and engaging family fun experience! Jump into the world of your favorite character. Wait, you're our first guest in 2,920 days, 4 hours, 23 minutes, and 38 seconds. Congratulations! I'm Rambley the Raccoon, and it's my job to make sure your experience here at Indigo Park is the most fun it can be. Just hop on over to the registration center to your left, where our friendly assistant will help you begin your adventure in the park.
Oh, let's see how friendly this guy is.
Hi, I'm Rambley the Raccoon, and it's my job to make sure your experience here at Indigo Park is registered. Let me just get a good look at you. I don't seem to have your face in our guest list. Is this your first time here at the park, or did you just get plastic surgery? No worries.
This guy's so
Rambley
cute.
Tuesday, so you qualify for a big discount on your visit. Just follow me to the main gate.
Also,
Ooh, I can't wait for you to see everything Indigo Park has to offer.
I also love that, like, look at this. This would so slow down. This would so slow down everything that this park. If this was a big, huge theme park, everyone would have to go to that computer. Do you know how slow that would be?
What's the holdup? The gate is open. Head on into the entryway. Hold on. My mistake. The gate is not open. There seems to be an error message being sent from the gate's power unit. Lucky you! You get to be the first person to try our turn on the generator mini Rambley venture. Have fun!
I just love that, like, this AI is just expecting you to deal with the generator.
Ah, the Indigo Violet Compact Power Generator. But it seems to be inoperable. Looks like it's missing a piece. Can you find it?
Not a collectible. Okay, well, I'm looking for something, apparently. Ah, yes, the hold shift to sprint. What's gonna pop out in just a moment? Back here. There we go. Power's on.
Okay, for real this time. Welcome to Indigo Park.
Very nice. Let's see.
Oh, silly Rambley. Every guest needs a critter cuff. That will allow you access to reserved areas, charge payments to your room, and wear a critter cuff. I think there's some in the gift shop.
Oh, hey, look,
Get in
it's
there and I'll get you set up.
It's the one statue. It's like the Mickey and Walt's statue back at Disney World. There it is. Follow the arrows.
Here you go, buddy. Your very own critter cuff. A new way to interact with the park that also doubles as a pedometer, heart monitor, and mood ring. Data disclosure agreement included.
Interesting. Like, this AI is trying to do its job. I think it's well aware that something's not right.
Uh-oh, the door mysteriously locked.
Oh my goodness.
Why not test out your band and save the day?
I didn't see anything like that at Disney. When I last went, like...
Hooray! Great work, buddy. Now try entering the park, and we can start our Indigo adventure.
Like the one statue. You know, this is starting to actually look like a horror game. This looks like a horror game. Huh. Ain't that convenient. Anything in here? Can I take the what for sign? Anything in here? Can I take the what for sign? Ooh.
Pardon our dust, buddy. Looks like the park is going through some renovations. For the inconvenience, your Rambley Tuesday discount will be 3% off. Why not celebrate this great deal with a ride on my railroad? To test your sleuthing skills, I'll let you find this one all by yourself.
Aww.
Your facial data suggests you may be a bit older than the target audience for this ride, but it's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Do you know why Rambley the raccoon loves Rambley's railroad? Because I like trains.
I'm sorry, I cannot hear the phrase "I like trains" without thinking of like the "I like trains" Asdef movie joke. Like I would have loved if off screen, like if you were to take the camera where you weren't supposed to and like Rambley's on a screen, he gets hit by a train when he says "I like trains." Anyway, what horrific experience is this gonna be like?
Welcome to Rambley's Railroad. I'm Conductor Rambley.
Aw, hi. Oh, this is so cool. I love it.
Oh, look, it's Molly McCaw.
It's Molly McCaw, the greatest pilot you ever saw!
You sure are, Mol. Why, you only crashed into 6 bars this week.
I'm not crashing, Rambley. I'm barnstorming!
Storming the beaches of Normandy.
Storming.
It's crashing. Wild. It barely hurts at all. Say, those young adventurers you got along with you look like great pilots. Why not
The
try
AI
to land
versus
flying
the
in
script.
my ride? Rooftop racing.
Admission included with your critter cop.
Aww. Look at the happy little coon. Look at the happy little coon. You're like,
Oh, Finley, come on out and greet the people.
Hi, Rambley.
aw.
Why the long face and body?
You've known me for 100 years, Rambley.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm always long, because I'm always longing for a new seashell
Wait a
for my
minute.
collection.
Wait a minute.
Oh, Finley, you should come out of your
How old are
shell.
you?
How
You've
about
known that thing
you
for 100 years.
come into it instead? My ride, Oceanic Odyssey, will teach you all about the wonders down under
I also
the deep
love that the
blue
rides are
sea.
all ads for each
It's
other.
as blue as me. I hope you'll visit. I'm so lonely.
Oceanic Odyssey currently closed for repairs.
I can only imagine how just scariness that ride will be in like a future chapter. Or hell, maybe even this one. I don't know where this is going. You good, Rambley? Alright. Oh. Look at the little coon.
Hey there, Lloyd.
Do not shame me with that common folk name. I am the proud, the prestigious, the
Rambley does not
professional
like that
Lloyd
guy.
L. Lion, actor extraordinaire.
Great act, Lloyd.
Of course it was. I'm
I
the
love how Rambley's the only one on like a stream, but everybody else is just auto recordings. Like, Rambley has to stick to the script.
So, what do you think? Pretty fun, right? Now you know all about my friends and Lloyd. So, where do you want to go?
Ah, I see. I see, there was a bird chasing us the whole time. Well, where do I go next? Oh, it's like Main Street, USA. Well, instincts are telling me it wants me to go here. Because the lights are on here. Nope, does not want me to go here. Why would the lights just be showing that? Like, you don't have to. Well, let's see what else we got. Ooh, collectible. Alright.
Hey, buddy, come over here. This here is an information kiosk. If there's anything around the park you want to ask me about, just stop by here and I'll ramble on about it. Oh, I got this. I know the commercial by heart.
Wow, it's the unlimited edition Rambley the Raccoon Raction figure. Push him down and he jumps. Push him up and he doesn't. Only $19.99 at your favorite toy store.
Epic!
Ooh, that's a Rambley cup. Nothing beats the taste of fresh Rambleberry juice drunk directly out of my plastic, lifeless head. Congratulations! You found me! Don't I
It's a
look
cute little
adorable?
plush. I love plushies. They're my favorite kind of. They're my favorite kind of merch. The plushies are cute. Okay. What else do we have? Ooh. Golden Rambley.
Wow, is that a limited edition gold
Rambley
Rambley plush? Parents were fighting tooth and nail for those things when they came out. Seriously, our employees had to clean up so many stray teeth and nails. Hard to believe there was all that demand for a regular Rambley plush we just blasted with gold spray paint.
Well, let's keep going. From what I can tell, there's no stamina.
Well, look at that! You're at Jetstream Junction! Oops! Looks like Jetstream Junction's being tuned up. Last I checked, there's a security office in the back of the theater. Maybe a friendly wrangler can help you get in!
I just love how, Rambley's helping me break into other rides. Like, this place is decommissioned for a reason, Rambley. Okay. In we go. Like, this place is decommissioned for a reason, Rambley. Oh, that's asking for something to go wrong. All right.
Hey, buddy, I've got eyes all over the park, but I can't see anything behind the stage. If you're going back there, be careful. Your critter cuff is not yet able to resuscitate you.
Resuscitate me? That was a planned feature? So, where'd he go? Did he just... Let me guess, here comes the chase scene. Yep. Something's back here. I'm willing to bet all of these are, some of these are, like, these crates and these shelves are stock assets. Oh, I can't crouch. I can jump, but I can't crouch. So far, I haven't needed to jump. Like, you're at... Fuck me. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. Okay. We're playing a horror game, that's all. That's for sure. Building the tension. Oh, the papers aren't collectibles? Well, I got the key. Is the chase scene coming? Cliche first chapter, horror game first chapter chase scene coming? They're building the tension. They're building the tension. I can feel the tension. Oh, hi. Interesting. Let me turn my flashlight on. Out we go. Okay. Oop. Also, silent pro tag, which is I don't mind silent pro tag. It's like the character, like this character's not going to react to literally anything. Again, Rambley's just helping me break into more of Indigo Park, and I love that.
Say, why don't you check out Molly's rooftop races? It's not far from here, and it's a great warm-up before we get into the bigger rides. Just take an up at Molly's landing pad.
Well, that's where we're going. Ooh, plushy. Is that all that's up here? Oh. More stairs this way.
Oh no, this is horrible. Looks like Molly crashed into the ride again. Don't worry though, your pal Rambley has the repairman on speed dial.
I can feel the invisible walls, Rambley. I can feel them, Rambley.
We're sorry. The number you have dialed has been disconnected or is no longer in service. Please check the number and dial again.
Say, why don't you check out Molly's landing pad? It's not far from here, and it's a great cool down after that exhilarating ride. Just take a down from Molly's rooftop races.
Poor Rambley, like, he desperately wants this place to be up and running, but it's not. Like, Rambley desperately wants this place to be functional, but it's not. All the balls don't have physics. Oh, these are some neat tunes. I see, I see, I see. Do I actually have to defend? What? Am I now in danger? That's the real question. Because this looks like a you're in danger area. What's up? I feel like these footsteps don't work for this area. Okay, orange circle. All right. I got one. Go this way. What, did I die? Red star. Wait, what was the other one? Did I die? So why? Okay. There we go. What? Did the protagonist just kind of land on the balls a little wrong and just snap their neck? Is that what happened? Okay, green triangle. Here, let me write that down. Oh, crap. Blue star. What's up, Burb? Bird up, you know. Okay. Which means this would be the one that I misread as orange. I do love the broken music. I'd love to imagine the protagonist just kind of tumbles into the slide, like they trip and fall into it from how like the fade to black went. It's so chase time. It's chasing time. It's no longer chasing time. It's peck my eyes out time. She's heard, don't be fooled. She just came right out of nowhere. Route. There's the route. Like... Terrifying chase and all, but sick music. Am I going in circles? Like, I know I'm in a life or death situation, but I had to pick up the mask. Hi, Rambley.
Wait, hold on. This won't staff only.
Well aware, Rambley.
Come on in, you staff.
Let me in, Rambley. Oh my goodness.
Welcome to the Rambley's Wranglers registered room. Here we have plenty of amenities and... Okay. I can see in your facial tracking that you're scared, angry, upset. Transparency is an important part of our policy here at Indigo Park, so I need to be honest about something. The park has been inactive for years. Employees stopped showing up, guests too. The mascots are... I just was so excited to see a visitor, and I wanted to be sure you were given the best experience possible. But I was confined to the entrance for so long, I didn't realize just how much disrepair the park has fallen into. Wasting all of your fun time. Sorry for the inconvenience. But I have an idea. I have access to the repair documentation in my database. I just can't execute most tasks without authorization from a human user. You must have come here because the park matters to you too, right? Oh. Would you be willing to help me restore the park?
Of course, Rambley.
I can see in your facial tracking data that you aren't opposed to this.
Oh my goodness,
Ooh, I'm
so
excited.
cute.
Let's get this place back in business.
So cute. Also, wow.
Okay, welcome to the crew, Rookie Wrangler. Registered. Your first official job as one of Rambley's Wranglers, registered, is to get out of the Rambley's Wranglers registered room. Head left towards the Rookie Wrangler registered security room to set yourself free. Phew, kind of exhausting to say that whole spiel, but Rambley's Wranglers registered is a registered trademark that expired yesterday.
but oh my goodness. Oh, they are so... This game is gonna be... Oh, I can't wait for more. Ooh. Did I not pick that up?
Uh-oh, that Rambley's Wrangler's room is only accessible by Royal Wranglers. Maybe one day you'll grow up big and strong enough to enter it. But for now, don't.
I'm helping you fix this park, Rambley. That's as in... That's chapter 2, ain't it? I just loved Rambley freaking out like, okay, new staff. okay, you're new staff. Just get in here. One thing I want to know about the mascots, they were mascot costumes, right? They're just people who kind of went insane, right? That was fucking blood. I don't want to know how... Like, unless those were humans that just went insane, I don't want to know.
Hey, buddy, did you dig that out of the lost and found? Or was it in the trash? No surprise to guess that our park would dispose of a non-Indigo brand toy. I suppose he'd make playtime special for a child with poor taste, though.
Buy our product.
Whoa, where'd you find that? I've never seen anyone wearing one. Pretty snazzy. Ooh, looks like there's an audio recording tagged with costume in my database I've never noticed before. Let's listen.
Hey, Jackson, you hear about the new mascots?
Yeah, think it'll put us out of a job?
I think so. Old sport. And right after we got this damn raccoon costume.
Man, screw this place. I said we get our asses out of here and go straight to Vegas.
Aw, come on. They didn't even document the Indigo inventory ID for the costume. I was really looking forward to that. What a useless recording. Deleted.
Wait a minute. Was that a Day Shift at Freddy's reference? Was that a Day Shift reference? Old sport, and they went to Vegas. Please tell me that. Please tell me that was a Day Shift reference. Cause that, like, Day Shift is what got me watching Unique Geese in the first place. Please tell me that was a Day Shift reference.
Wow, you made it to Oceanic Odyssey. You're doing a great job, Rookie Wrangler. You'll find a potpourri of porpoises, pickerels, and perches as far as the eye can see. But please don't tap the glass. You never really know what lies beneath the surface.
How much game is there?
Hey, buddy. You okay? You look kind of tired. Do you need a moment? Don't worry, it's fine. I don't blame you for taking a rest after all that. Heck, I could go for a nice, relaxing defragmentation myself. But before you settle down, you up for a little survey to help us improve the park? Thanks for visiting Indigo Park. Hope all your dreams came true. If you've got some time and you're up for a lark, stick around for the Rambley review. I'm here to offer my best to each valuable guest I assist. And lots of happy feedback ensures I get to exist. Let's try it. Were you satisfied with the rides? Yes or no? Were you satisfied with your guide? Sure
yeah.
Do you plan to come back? Will I see you again? Did your experience convince you to tell a friend about us? Did I earn your trust?
Yeah.
At Indigo Park.
Yeah, he did.
There is a stark contrast to everything I know this place should be. But out of the dark, you've given a spark of sunshine to this kingdom's faithful devotee. At Indigo Park, more than my remarks are mysteries. Even I don't know what we might find. fight through the dark. And I'll be your spark of sunshine to get you out of any bind. That is, if you want to keep going. Oh, idea! I know all of this isn't fair to you. It's an awful lot to ask. But here comes Rambley Review Part 2 to sell you on our task. I'm here to view and assess each valuable guest as I learn. And lots of happy feedback ensures you're gonna return. I'm so happy you rode a ride. I'm so happy to be your guide. So come back anytime, I'd love to see you again. In all my thousands of days, I've never had a friend like you. At least I hope I do. At Indigo Park, there is a stark contrast to everything I know this place should be. But out of the dark, you've given a spark of sunshine to this kingdom's faithful devotee. At Indigo Park, more than my remarks are mysteries. Even I don't know what we might find. But fight through the dark, and I'll be your spark of sunshine to get you out of any bind. Till all my old friends are united again, and I won't feel so left behind.
Like, it was very bloody.
Okay, I'll let you go. See you next time, buddy. Please?
You know it. I am definitely playing Chapter 2 when they make it. This is so good. Oh my goodness, that was so good. I have to continue. Does it just spit me back? I like at the credits or something?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, it does.
You okay?
Oh, that was good. That was great. Anyway, that's it for this stream. Oh, this was just such an awful stream. I have been live for nearly 4 hours. And the game I was supposed to spend most of that time playing, we didn't. It was only half an hour long. Oh my goodness. Okay, note to self. Delay the stream next time. Alright, farewell. Hope everyone had a good time. Bye-bye. That's the end. I'm gonna turn Spotify back on. Oh. Yeah, hold on. Just... There we go. Oh, what an event.